I've been away for a little bit, guys. I have some stuff going on in the backgrounds that I didn't want to like bring to your guys' attention, but with that out of the way, Fallout has got some new stuff. Some new toys for me to get into. And when I say new toys, I mean not even mods, they're legit creations. So if I go to installed and not creations, you're going to see like the anti-material rifle, all of this stuff. But we got some pretty cool stuff. And I got to remember which one is under. Right here. Institute Plasma Weapons. Which we're not going to read all of that. I'll leave it up there for anyone who wants to read it, can pause it. But one of them is what is in my hands here. So originally, you guys on the map are going to go to, well, show you guys. Let's go here. You're going to go to near Diamond City, and you're going to go to Park View Apartments. You're going to kill a specific raider where one of the pistols can be found. And you're going to, on her, get a note that is then going to send you to pay alms with a special token to a place near Diamond City, which then is going to take you to a place called the Cambridge Campus Diner, where you're going to meet a dude in there, and you're going to be able to buy the specific guns off of him. Now, there's more we can do. I haven't completed the quest line because of the fact of you are able to open a note it gives you to go on to find the 3 different legendaries. I haven't done that yet. But I did want to show off the weapons at the base versions, which is the ones you can buy off of him and go do that, which is going to be this minigun. Yeah, it is a minigun. Usually you'll get blue lasers. I ended up, not lasers, but blue versions of this. I ended up changing the ammo to being with the red version just for the fact of I wanted the really fast fire rate and stuff like that. You are going to get a rifle, which looks like this, which can fire plasma again. And then you are going to get the pistol, which is the first thing you'll get. Yours is not going to have this sight. Yours is going to be iron sight. But it sounds like that, nonetheless. And yes, you can actually make an automatic version of that, but I kind of like this one. And I'm going to show you guys the damage that each one does. We do have Deacon following us inside his robot armor with, the new pistol, because why not? We do have another gun we didn't show off yet, which, you know what, we'll kind of give you guys a little hint into. It is called the Ion Cannon. It is this. It's spectacular. But that's nothing we are going to go over just yet. Okay? I mean, it is a pretty okay gun. We did, however, take over the castle. And to let you guys see, there's nobody else here. Okay? I'm still building this up before I actually go through the whole quest line to get, the Minutemen back to their castle. Okay? We're going to put up a lot of, power sources and generators. We got some of this. We're modernizing it a little bit. We're going to be building. We also got sliding doors with metal frames, stuff like that going in. We're actually going to turn this into an encampment and make it really cool. There's also, turrets and stuff, as you can see right here from there. This one there. This one right over there. One there, and there. There's turrets around the other side. There's a wall of turrets right there, as you guys can see. And yeah, there's going to be rocket turrets, the heavy minigun turrets. There's the laser, the heavy laser, and again, rocket launcher turrets. But let's get that out of the way for now and continue on. So where we're going is going to go up here to Covenant, because I think it's making me do the defense of Covenant. Drinksies.
Someone there?
Yep.
settlement?
This scourge cares nothing for the progress we have made.
Settlement's looking pretty good. I've been meaning to come visit. Yeah, so this is happening.
Ugh. I'm gonna be sick.
No, I am gonna go through and like look at these guys because like the Assaultron
You're
head
really
there.
thorough. You know that?
Keep moving!
Keep them off me!
Had no choice.
There we go. There we go. Now we completed it. So the Sentry head, so you can see like new mods for the things there. Laser standard capacitor, we'll take it. Bottle caps. Okay, that's not even like robots, so don't need to, pull stuff off of it. We'll take that. Saltron, okay. Don't really think I needed that, but there we go. Don't need this either. Codsworth, what are you doing like way out here, my dude? Okay, we don't need any of this stuff. Alright, we're good. But yeah, we used the minigun. Now let's get into using the rifle. So we'll actually find stuff to kill and kind of shoot it with the rifle as we go. Ooh, making us holotate. We already have that. Robot, what do you have on you? Not really much. Alright. I'm not gonna lie, these look pretty cool. I wish there's a photo mode inside Fallout 4 because I'd be able to use the photo mode to take pretty cool screenshots of this. But we're okay. Go over, we do have a good amount of like mods in here, and some of them are cheat mods. I'm not gonna lie about that, guys. I'm gonna say cheat mods. I can craft out armor, stuff like that. At pretty low stuff there, as you can see, we do have the standalone workbenches. Now, what I found is the weapons one is not working, and one of the other ones, I think it's the ammo part of it, is not working. Like when I go to it, the benches are just empty. I can't actually craft a single weapon. So I might go ahead and remove that off. Now the armor one works fine and the clothing one works fine. But I did notice like for the wetsuit, it is not in the clothing. For some reason, like I cannot craft the wetsuit that actually goes with the marine armor I'm using. That is not there, and the actual other marine mask, and like it's under helmets, but instead of the marine helmet, the little like mask that you're supposed to be able to get is also not there. So both of those, for some reason, just are not showing up. But anyways, we do have upgrades extended, better sanctuary bridge fix, the Commonwealth visual overhaul. I would love a PS5 version of this to get released instead of just the PS4 version, which I think this is like cross 4 and 5, but I'd love to see a little bit better graphics come that way. One of the mods later, I'm going to need to get an update to do some of the other stuff, but let's continue going. So sneak level 5, no invisibility slash chirp, I believe it is, which is going to make it so there's no like actual invisibility effect. It's just regular sneak and doesn't like mess with your screen. Companion infinite ammo. This so they just get infinite ammo. I don't have to make like 1,000 ammo for them and 1,000 ammo for me, making 2,000 ammo. Laser and plasma weapon power upgrades, I believe, which is going to be giving me a lot more of like Mark 5, 6, 7 on like laser and plasma weapons, so I can actually just increase the damage significantly. I would love to see a version of this come from ballistic, so call it like ballistic weapon power upgrades or something like that, where we get new barrels, new receivers and stuff we can throw in to add more damage. More volume adjustables in settings, which allows me just to change like certain volumes. I'll show you guys that in a second. Streamer's best friend, which removes all radio music in the game, so I don't have to worry about copyrighted content. Pip-Boy flashlight is brighter, which, by the way, there's no is there. It's just Pip-Boy flashlight brighter, which means it just makes it easier to see when you do your Pip-Boy. See-through scopes for the base game, Nuka World, and Far Harbor. I have all three installed. This is so I can actually add like the cool little scopes on. If you look at the Far Harbor one there, it looks like a circle with the dot in the middle. That's kind of cool. I wish that was the same for the Nuka World and the regular see-through scopes, like just basically a red dot. There's no dot with a circle. Um, and I'm more of like when we play Call of Duty, I don't like having the full sight in there. I'm more like the glassless optic, which is basically think of a square or circle optic. There's no bar going across the top, and it's just a red dot, a green dot, or a blue dot in the middle. There's no circles, no extra shit, right? Which makes it really clean and easy to see through. Really high end optics. But anyways, the Captain Noob stuff for the classic for the 10 millimeter the classic 10 millimeter pistol, the CR74L, the prototype, Gauss rifle, anti-material rifle, solar cannon, BFG 9000. I do have all those installed. I would love to see more of that stuff from Captain Noob hit for all the new creation weapons, like all of them, not just those ones. Rich Vendors Plus complete 5K, which allows all shops to have 5,000 in caps. So when you trade, you can actually get 5,000 at a time. It's not hard limited to like only 100 or 200 caps, or you're gonna grind effort like a crap ton of mounts in order to try to get the 20,000 fucking caps for the DLC AK pretty much. And then simple MO crafting. I would love a complete addition to this, and then make like a instead of like you go through and do it each one, do a complete edition, and then on top of the complete edition, do like complete edition, like do SAC for simple MO crafting, and then do CA for complete edition, and then do SAC space CA. Hold on. I'm trying to think. Creation Club. So C. So it'll be like special MO crafting, complete edition plus Creation Club, right? Which is all the Creation Club weapons that's added for the ammo types as well for them that might need it, which is like the makeshift weapons where it has like the nail gun, the piggy launcher, all of that, on top of the new ammo type that is a headache for me to want to get. I like the gun, but I hate the fucking ammo grind in order to get it, which I'll show you guys what that is here in a second. But we have unlimited resources shipment. This is, I can just pop it in and just craft out and just like build my settlements however I like. Infinite settlements, which means there's no like bar there to stop me from building. I can just build as big as I want. Enhanced lighting and FX, which makes the interior lighting so much better. Water Redux, I would love a PS5 version of this to kind of do like Skyrim had. Like if you remember Skyrim, like Elder Scrolls 5, I believe it was. The water mod that's over there, I would love to see something like that here. Alongside like NWA or whatever in LA or whatever it was like natural lighting aesthetica, I believe, which made uh, Skyrim look amazing. I would love to see the poppiness of how amazing that was over here as well. Like make it look really poppy. Then we have the HSC weapon damage improvements for all the different like weapon types, which is it's not gonna say, but I think one's like melee, and then it was like launchers, and then it was like laser, and then the other one is plasma. And then we have all map markers is visible. Now this is the one that makes it where they're all visible, but not all of them are fast travelable. I still have to go to the location to learn it before I can fast travel to it. But yeah, that's pretty much what's there. And the other ammo type, by the way, guys, if we quickly go over here and we go to this gun right here, which is the suppressed converted submachine gun. This comes in the new, I forget what's the DLC called. I can't remember what it's actually called. It's the underwater one, which comes with new outfits too, which is like the diver outfits, where you get a diver outfit with a hood or something. That looks pretty cool. But anyways, it takes 12.7 millimeter. I'm not gonna lie, the gun feels pretty okay. its damage is not really super high, but the ammo type, if you notice, I only have 10. And the ammo can be outsourced from plenty of places, but they don't sell enough of it to constantly keep you going all the time. Like, it's one of those, like, you're going to have to hold on to the gun, collect the ammo for, like, 10 years, which is by the time you probably beat the game already. Starting from literally when you come out of the vault, you collect the gun, and then you start buying the ammo then. By the time you beat the game, you can probably use it. And I don't really like the idea of that, because when you get a gun, I should be able to use it. Especially if I like the gun, I should be able to use it a lot more often. I shouldn't be stuck of like, oh, I only get to use it once. Right? In a video game, that shouldn't be a thing. So, that definitely needs a thing. But to show you can outsource the ammo, which, by the way, is you're only going to get like 12 bullets a time, which means you're at to buy and sell from shops about 2 or 3 times in order to at least get 30 rounds. And that's if you have good RNG. Because if we go to Diamond City, which you can actually get ammo from Diamond City here. So it's Diamond City. People call her Kill, but it's like Kilo. It's like Kill O and then something, which is over in, I forget the name of the town. I'll show you where it's at in a second. But okay, I went to Diamond City and it pooped me out here. Hello, game. When I go to Diamond City, I go to Diamond City, not here. Oh, it's for some reason teleported me to the sewer, not the actual Diamond City. There we go. Maybe read before we teleport me, but anyways.
Diamond City.
Boom.
Watch what you say. If the Institute chose one place to infiltrate, we're walking right into it.
All right, about this.
Hi.
We're gonna have to wait in game for a minute, so let's just sit right here. Because we actually need the person who does that shop, which is the weaponry shop. As you can see, he's not out here. So we're going to turn around. 11, so 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait 9 hours in game. All right. And he's out there. Good. So what we're going to do is come over here.
You need protection. Everyone does.
See.
I've got a few minutes to browse.
Don't forget to stock up on ammo.
All right. So what you're going to do is come over and you're able to go through the ammo, which is what he just said. And boom, 12.7, you can see it's a measly 10 rounds. Measly 10 rounds. Or, see how there's 5,467 caps in his thing? Maybe make a mod where it's still the 5,462 caps, but he also sells like 5,000 of every ammo type that's in his inventory. When any ammo type shows up, it's 5,000 you can buy. Because buying 10 at 60 caps, okay, which is not bad, but horrible for the amount that we're buying. Because now I'm setting only at 20 rounds, which, by the way, this gun holds 20 rounds, okay? So now I got 20 rounds to shoot, but no ammo and reload.
Hey, swata, 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 swing, swata.
You know, your friend looks kind of familiar. Maybe. Need some custom hardware? We got a free workbench for all your modifications.
Okay, before he gets spotted out, the next location you can go for is actually just to the right of us right now. It's over here, and it's actually where you can get neon flats as well for your house. But it's Good Neighbor.
Scopes.
Okay, you go into Good Neighbor, and you're able to go to Kilowatt, or whatever the name is. It's under this one right here. It's her. Cleo is how you name is her thing.
Even a girl with an arsenal full of weapons needs to make
Sure.
Barter.
Let's take a look.
each weapon test.
And you're going to see right here, okay, so that's 31 rounds, not bad, but again, that's only 30 rounds, so we're not getting much off of that, but oopsies, there. Compared to like 5mm, 400 she sells, 2mm, 84, 45, 322, right? Like, why is 12.7mm so hard to come by? Is my question. I did buy that, right? Oh, not hack.
Cleo.
Don't worry. I only test the weapons on customers I don't like. Feel free to browse.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Yeah, I didn't almost just hack you there, Cleo. I didn't. I promise. Yeah, we bought it. Okay, we're good. That's all I wanted to make sure of.
Running from something? Welcome home.
But anyways, ammo is just kind of oof to come by for the 12.7. And to make this even funnier, we're running the stuff for base game, Nuka World, Far Harbor, and I think Automatron for being able to craft ammo. And the funny thing is to that is I'm not even able to craft out all the ammo needed. And to show that, we'll go back to Castle again, just so that way I can go somewhere I have a good amount of resources. In a good spot to also save the game, so we're going to do this and quick save. In here and to the right, which also means I can go in here and to the right, because this all just leads around into one big circle, and we're actually just going into here. And if I go to ammo, you're going to notice 12.7 does not show up under this at all. Yeah, even here, 12.7 does not show up. And you can see we do got nails and saw blade and, you know, like piggy bank launcher bomb, which is there, but 12.7 just does not pop up. Okay, I just figured I'd show that. Like, I cannot craft the ammo for this, and it is 20. As you can see, I'm hitting the button there to reload. With it being a top loader like this, which if you think about like the P90 to any other top load weapon, even in Call of Duty has had like a 30 round plus magazine. So I don't know why it's only having a 20, which is kind of weird. But anyways, it's not bad. I mean, it is a single, it's semi, as you can see, kind of like a shotgun. Or just a rifle set to semi-automatic. It's not full auto, and I think there is probably a barrel or something I can add on to it. Let's find out right quick. So if we go here, we go to the weapons one, and we go find the gun. So yeah, there is an automatic one, which you can see damage, long barrel. There's the, you know, medium quick eject magazine. I don't know. I think there should be a bigger one. I'm glad there's like a thing there with that, but I don't know. I think the mag there, you can see how big it is. That whole green piece there is the mag. I think that needs at least a 40 round mag, not a 20. With it also only being 12.7 millimeter, which is a little bigger than 9 millimeter, but it's not 7.62. It's not 5.56. So, yeah, maybe a little bit more added to the mag. But yeah, I mean, it's not bad. Oh, and to show you guys this as well, why we're actually was in here. You can see we do have Mark 6, which comes off of that one mod. And then the other mod that I said I'd show you guys before I forget is going to let me come in here, go to settings, we go to audio, and you guys will see we have music effects. Like, we can up, lower effects, like, you know, shooting and footsteps, stuff like that. As you can see, footsteps is turned all the way up. We'll kind of turn that down just a little bit. And then hammering NPCs, we can remove this. Sirens, we can, move that down. Generators, we can move this down. Weather, same thing. Turrets, same thing. So you can see we removed out the turret sound pretty nicely there. And then I can just pop back into game. And now everything sounds normal at proper volume. I can hear everything kind of nice. We got the little small bedroom I've added into this little place. Over here is where we were doing our things, that and power armor. And then if we continue on down and go to the left instead of to the right, because to the right, I'm going to add a little storage room in here later. We haven't done that yet. But if we come on down here, you can see we get the little medics thing right here, or the chem thing. And then right here is my bedroom, which is where, I lay my head when I come to the castle. We got the little nightstand for my little nightwear that I'm going to add into there. Starting off at the bottom, we have ammo, and then it's going to move into some other different storages here. And then we have modified weapons, and I have no clue. This is probably going to be like modified armor. This is going to be unmodified stuff, like unmodified weapons, unmodified armor. And then this is probably going to be stuff like random. Like if I was to go in here and go to miscellaneous, I probably might do miscellaneous here. And then later I'm going to add like a little fridge to add like chems and stuff like that. Or I might even add that back here and just add the chems to it so it looks like he's selling it, even though he probably wouldn't be. But yeah, we set all that up. We got a crap ton of lights to make sure this looks really lit up at night, just because I kind of don't want to have a, nighttime spot out here. I kind of want to be able to actually see. And then up top is where it might get a little dark. We have the little water towers, stuff like that. We even have like defenses facing off in specific areas. So we got our little, spotlights to overlook into the water, or like, Mirelurk Queen, stuff like that. We're going to have areas like this where people can come over, look out over the water, kind of stuff like that. As you can see, we do have the Mirelurk Queen that came up from this side. That's another reason we have the spotlights for them and stuff. We got the lasers, all that going. Even more generators. And then if we go around this way, we have our little secondary door that leads down to the water to a little like platform with our turret platform you guys seen a little bit ago at the beginning of this video. And they do have sliding doors that work. Up here, I'm going to add more for it, and later I'm just going to have to figure out a mod that'll let me like snap stuff right here and into the ground without like, being blocked. But at the moment I'm blocked from placing. That's the reason it's the way it is. And then we got our rocket turrets and some heavy turrets up here, again overlooking the water area. And then if we go back down here, I think you guys didn't get to watch me walk in. So we got our little guard post here with a little actual gate that has a sliding door on it where, guards can be up here, over there, which, yes, there's like transformers out there to be careful about what they're shooting at, but it's fine. That's because of the fact of I didn't want wires going everywhere, so I kind of wanted to neaten it up a little bit so that way the wires are directly straight to this instead of like having a wire run from there to come across the screen all the way down here.
Recruit that I'm actually President Eden.
But we have somebody who can stay in here with also, again, 3 different turrets there, a turret over there, a turret there with, 2 heavy turrets on this side. Later, I'm going to add in some shotgun turrets. For now, this is what it is. Later, I'm going to have a shotgun turret right there, probably facing this area. We'll have, I don't know, maybe some rocket turrets up on that ledge there facing down here. But yeah, I kind of want to make it like that so you can kind of come in, walk around, have a gate that actually, works right here. We circled this with some lights, so that way everybody's able to do that. Again, we have a lot of generators and a lot of freaking lights. We even have our stores out here, which is going to be the donut shop. We have armor, weapons, general, and clinic as well right here. Underneath the little awning kind of ordeal there, where it has like the multi different things of power. Again, there's 2 right here because this one had to be set back further So instead of setting it back there and attaching it to this one where this wire was kind of coming down, clipping into the fence line, I kind of wanted it to be raised above the fence line and a little bit higher than players. So that way it's not like too much in your face again with the wiring. Because when you go to come up this side, that would have been much lower. And if I do this right quick, oh, that's my spotlight. Okay. You can see it's in our screen, but instead of like hanging from here, coming way down right here, I had it where it was still a little bit higher, which is why we have 2 poles right here. And then, again, we got the little the water silos, adding a lot of water. Later, we're going to add in like all the different platforms down there for food, where we're going to have food and stuff. That way, for the couple of people here, they are going to be happy for having the food that they have. I'm going to be deleting the, where I have to defend the other settlement. And I'm actually going to be putting that out here. And what's going to happen is I'm actually probably going to add it out here so the enemies will spawn out here and try to like push my main gate. So everybody will have a chance at like actually defending. Is going to be kind of the plan for that. And then it'll occasionally pop up like, this settlement needs a defense. Come defend it. And gives me something else to do as I'm running about and stuff. But yeah, that's kind of what we're doing here, and I just reinstalled this not too long ago and sat down and played with the new toys and started getting these ideas to do this. So yeah, then why do I have like Mirelurk eggs floating up here, Fallout, and I just wasted 2 bullets of something that literally is like gold ammo. It's special, okay? It's hard to get. There. I don't know why they're floating, but I might even look at getting something to change up how this castle looks anyways. I don't know. But yeah, pretty much, guys, pretty cool. I didn't show you guys really the pistol, how strong it was, but I mean, it's kind of meh. Let's go find something right quick. Any enemies near here? Hello. I could wait. I think it's basically a week in game, and all the enemies where I've killed them would respawn back. But I'm sure I can find something fairly quickly, right? Come on, there's got to be... Yeah, there's a mutie in there. I see him. He's right there. Alright, mutie. I'm coming around for you. You better stay there. As in, be ready for... Or go inside.
So, new business model. We team up with a mortuary. You see where I'm going with this, right? You're really thorough. You know that? Gwinnett Brewery. Now that's the stuff. You know, I do like long, lazy days, right?
Oh.
Well, I need a break anyway. You know, it isn't cheap. Can we just pay you to play dead?
But I'll send you guys this.
I'm ready
Why
for
not?
'em. I'm really good at this. Too good.
See, it's not bad, but the damage output to how the ammo comes in is not good. Yes, the only downside to it. Let's go ahead and show you guys the ion gun. Why not? New toys, always fun to play with them. Hello, game. I'm not even going to talk about that. How that is like saying it's destroyed, but yet it's holding me back. As if there's a wall there somehow. And I don't know how he got through it as easy as he did, but we're going to kind of, open up that.
Who's there?
Over here! You killed her!
We won't stay hidden for long.
Move up! We can't stay in this shit!
It's a double barrel. I'm worried about it.
Behind something, idiot! You ain't dull. I'll say that.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's pretty much like that, guys. Boop. Not bad. I mean, the ion gun right now seems to be the best. I mean, apart from, like, you know, my favorite one is this, which I named the RIP blaster. I got plenty different versions of this blaster. I got this one, which is the fully auto one. And then I have the, hold on, well, you know what? We'll just show you guys. We'll just hit quick save right quick and go grab it, which is in the castle. Not that far away. I mean, we just basically just ran here from it. Grab me something to drink. I'm a fatty for soda right now, guys, and it's mainly just because of the fact of the deal that they had. It was a good bargain. It was literally like buy 2 12 things of soda and get 2 for free. So I ended up getting like 2 Dr. Pepper, strawberry Dr. Peppers. Then my free one was a cream soda. And then the last free one was a regular Dr. Pepper. But I gave the regular Dr. Pepper to my grandmother and her husband, Brian, because I noticed they were out when I went and visited the other day. So I was like, they're out of them. I went to the store. I just went ahead and was like, screw it. I'm getting 2 and then 2 for free. The other one I'm just going to give to them. I mean, they always help me when I need it. So that's why I was like, all right, fuck it. I'll give it to them. But we don't need to come in here. We need to go this way. I could have went through the other door that's over there, which would have been closer to this. But we need to go right here. For now, we're just going to throw this one in here. That way we know RIP's right there. And then I got the regular one. We got this, which is the Lob Blaster. You'll see it. I'll show you that one first, guys. So the Lob Blaster is basically the same thing, just a little bit of a different way that it shoots. So the way this one shoots is like this. Let's actually shoot it over here so you guys can see it a little better. Okay, it lobs out like an explosive thing, which is pretty good. So I did set a sight on this, even though it's not really going to shoot directly to the sight. As you can see, there is a little trajectory where it falls off and falls down. But yeah, I got this one. Oh god, we went through this one, which should have just been right here. And then we also have this one. And then I've done like a lob version of that with also a different version of that. We'll grab each one. Why not? So I can show you guys it. Again, different plasma rifles. And then we also got this one. What does that one actually do? I haven't really used it yet. It's what is this blaster, which is wit. And yeah, I think it's just like the regular, just with a... It just shoots a little further. Okay. It is still the explosive. And then we got this one, which is like my recon one. Which we've seen that one already. Then we got the Fury. Everything just has a little bit of a faster fire rate. The Lob Pistol, which, again, like that. The Fury, Focus Fury. The same thing you guys just seen, just with, the blue. And then we have this one, which is basically a blaster again. Which seems pretty cool. Right? So yeah, we got a good amount of stuff that we built out just for like testing and like crap, shits and giggles pretty much. But yeah, I love the minigun one here. It seems pretty cool. I just wish they would make one that would just, little bit of a charger, spin up time. But apart from that, it's not too bad. But yeah, we've done pretty much a good amount of stuff. You can see it's turning out time now, and you can see how well lit this area is. That's why I've done it this way. But I hope you guys liked and enjoyed the video. Went over some of the new stuff that we got. I'm going to pop off here, go take a little bit of a break from gaming, and just chill for a minute.